Hey guys, it's Di, and I wanted to share my favorites from the month of November with you. And I actually had quite a few things. There's mainly smaller things, so I was surprised when I got everything in one area how many things there were. So I will try to go through all of my favorites fairly quickly, and they are mainly cosmetics and beauty items, but then I had a couple of home fragrances that I really love for this time of year as well. So first up, I had two foundations that I really love this month. This month, my favorite foundation, and the one I used the absolute most, was this Makeup Forever HD foundation in 110, and I actually ended up replacing it this month too. If you guys saw my empties video, which is probably right before this, I did go ahead and buy a new bottle of it. And then this one was actually a surprise favorite. This is the Smashbox Camera Ready in Fair, and I bought this at the beginning of the summer, I believe, and when I initially tried it a few times, I really didn't like it. I felt like it was very greasy on my skin, even though I have normal skin. It's not oily or anything. And I just didn't really feel like it set well. I maybe attributed at least one breakout to it, so I kind of stopped using it. But I got it back out when the weather started turning out cooler, and my skin is basically normal, but it does get a little bit dry this time of year, as I'm sure everyone's does. And I got it out, and I'm actually loving it in the winter. I use it for days when I don't need like a full face of makeup on, maybe just around the house, gonna be going out running a few errands. It just kind of evens out my skin tone, and I actually have been wearing it to the gym sometimes to go to Zumba. I just do a light base of makeup for that. And so it's been working out great for that. So I'm really loving this more for the wintertime than I liked it in the summertime. And then also for makeup, I have this Bare Minerals Glimpse eyeshadow, and this is in Moss, and it's one of their loose eyeshadows, and I've really been loving this. It's just a sparkly shimmer kind of gray color, and it's very beautiful on the skin. And what I like about it is you can really kind of darken it as much as you want to, make it as light or dark. So I've been using it kind of over other shadows and also just by itself. So that has been one of my favorite eyeshadows this month that I've kind of pulled out of my drawer that I hadn't used in a little while. For lipstick, I actually got this from a 500-point gift from Sephora. This is the NARS Velvet Gloss Lip Pencil in New Lover, and I tried it out and loved it so much that I actually wanted to get a full-size one of it, and they were sold out of this during the Sephora VIB event, and so I haven't been able to get a full-size one yet, but I've been loving using this one, and this is just a great color for me. I love this color. It's nice and light, and I find that even though I generally like wearing a lipstick and then a gloss over it, I will actually wear this by itself. So this has just been kind of a great find for me. I'm loving that one. My most used Dior gloss of the month is 257, one of my absolute favorite colors. I think I'm just like very much in the mood for light pinks and that sort of thing in my makeup this month, so I think that's been why I've been using that so much. I also kind of touched on this in my empties video. This is my favorite new concealer. It's by Tarte, and it is in the color Fair also, and I use this basically all over my face now. I use it underneath my eyes and where I have areas of redness, maybe around my nose or whatnot, and it's been working out really great. I love the coverage that it gives, and it doesn't like set too heavy on my face. It blends really well. So I got this as a replacement for a Sephora concealer that I was using that was discontinued, and I really like this. It's definitely going to work for me, and I'm probably going to buy an extra like backup for it to toss down inside my purse. This one's not really makeup per se, it's just kind of a little cosmetic item. This I got as like a free trial with my makeup wipes that I use for my face at night by the Yes 2 brand, and this is the Yes 2 Carrots lip butter, and I actually am really liking this. I usually put on some sort of lip butter or something at night, and I am liking this better than my EOS little lip balms, as cute as they are. I think that this actually works better on my lips. But this one's been working out really well. It says berry, I don't know if it has berries in it as well, with olive fruit oil, so it's very interesting. And then another favorite for this month is a skincare item, and this is the Kors Wild Rose Instant Brightening Eye Treatment. And I'm still testing out the other Wild Rose items to kind of see what I think about them, but this for sure has been one of my favorite items this month. You know, I'm always a skeptic when I read the reviews on Sephora.com. You know, people were saying, you know, you could instantly tell a difference and it worked for them. And I have to say for this item, I totally agree. I could tell a difference underneath my eyes with them being firmer and brighter within a few days of using this. Now, just like the review said, if you stop using it or if you get to use it for a few days, the effects do disappear pretty much immediately. But if you use it faithfully, you will notice a difference in your under eye area if that is kind of a problem area for you. So I really have been liking this, and I will definitely repurchase. My only kind of gripe about it is it comes out, you can get a lot out, you know, too much than what you need because of the way that the tube is, but other than that, it's worked out great, and I'm really loving it. Another thing that's been working great for me skincare-wise this month is the Body Shop Tree Tea Blemish Fade Night Lotion. I just use this in areas where I get a little dry or my face is a little red, and I find that this works really, really great for me. So I've pulled that back out. And also, because it's drier outside, it's a lot colder where I live now, I've also gotten my oils out, and I've been using these a lot in November. This is the Josie Maran 100% Argan Oil, and I honestly use this for a little bit of everything. I use this on my cuticles, on my nails, in my hair sometimes, on problem spots on my face, like if they get a little, you know, a little dry area that's drier than the rest of my face. I find that this oil is really kind of a cure-all for a little bit of everything. So this is a bottle that I got recently, and I probably will use up maybe about half of it over the winter, but this is just a really great kind of oil that you can use for everything, basically. And then for my hair, I do specifically like using this Alterna Bamboo Smooth Kendi Oil. I find that this works really great in my hair, and also the smell on it, it's just got a very pleasant smell. I like having this in my hair. So this is one of my favorite hair products for the month, and kind of along this idea of getting more moisture and more essential oils, this one works really great to kind of smooth down my hair in the colder months and give it a little bit of vibrance. Fragrance-wise, I have been using this cute little Dior Addict fragrance, and this came in my Sephora Captivator set if you guys watched that review, and I really love the scent of this. It's nice and it's like a sophisticated floral. It would definitely work in the spring and summer, but I feel like it still works in the winter. And I've actually just been using this tiny little bottle. Even though it looks like there's really not that much out of it, I've used it like a lot, so I don't know why there's not that much out of it. But then I also have a full size for this one too. And then for nail polish, I have two favorites for the month. This one is OPI's Meet Me on the Star Fairy, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I love this. It's just a gorgeous kind of purpley pink color. When I saw it in Ulta the day that I bought it last month sometime, I knew that I had to have it and that it would be one of my favorite colors for the fall. It's just a really nice, pleasant color that's very understated, and I think it's going to get a lot of wear this winter. And then another favorite polish is by an indie polish brand. This is by Smitten Polish, and the name is Hocus Pocus. This is actually my first Smitten polish. I think it might actually be my first indie polish as well. But I saw these pictures, I don't even know where, I think I heard about it on a nail blog. And I, really liked the way that her nail polishes looked, and even though I do prefer like Zoya primarily because it's 5 free and that sort of thing, I thought I would give it a chance, and I actually really love this polish. You could definitely wear it alone. It coats really well. It's very even, and I really, really like how it looks on my nails. I do prefer, for me personally, just to put it on over a different polish, usually a Zoya one, just so, I don't know what chemicals she had to use, I guess, necessarily to put this together, but I like the way that it comes off my nails better if I put it on over a Zoya polish. But this has been one of my favorite polishes this month, and it's so, so pretty. I'm really hoping this color shows up on camera. It's a really gorgeous polish. Two of my favorite scents this month by Scentsy I use in my warmers around my house are Christmas Cottage. I started using this towards the beginning of the month, and I just love, love, love this one. It's just a nice, festive, kind of wintry Christmas scent. And then also Pumpkin Roll. I love this one, especially in my kitchen. It's just kind of a nice spicy pumpkin scent, and I'll use this throughout I use this in October a lot. I use it throughout November and possibly, just all the way through the winter, but it's especially great in autumn because it's a nice pumpkin scent. So those are all of my favorites for the month of November, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I will try my best to answer you quickly down below. And hopefully you guys are having a great week. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.